Alrighty. We're live. We're on some WWE 2K26. We're back. We're back. Oh, I don't want to hear my voice. No, 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 no. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. But before we get underway, we are going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to get started. Because I got to back out of here. I got to, be AFK for, a few minutes. Because I got to make my mom food a little bit. It's already in the oven. Just, yeah, got to prep the rest of it. So. Let's try to get what we can in about a couple minutes, and then we'll go from there. So before we do get started, let's get a quick prayer out there, shall we? Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you all so much for another day, another beautiful stream. I am so grateful to be here with these amazing people. Whoever ended up joining just to say hi on this amazing platform, which is the PlayStation 5. Here, my man, you get all the glory. We just want to put everything we got going on a crazy, crazy world at your feet as we come together as a family and try to have some fun. With that, we love you, we thank you, and we praise you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright. I think we're nearing the end of the female version of My Rise because we're fighting to the finish. We're at 11 hours? Oh my god. Um, so we're gonna find out, and then we gotta create a male character and do the same. Let's see what Jordan has to say, and let's see a Punk, Xavier.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Is this where you tell me, again, that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordan faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the hotel playing some of the new My Rise, and all those branching choices got me thinking about all the points where things can change. Like, what if you told the fans to go to hell after you lost to Jordan a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordan Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
I take it this is WrestleMania. It is. Why couldn't I just fight this and... Okay.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Roxanne and Moreno. It all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordan Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight, in front of a stadium full of people, is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his champion.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some lady who used to be somebody getting dropped on her head?
Or one of the best of all time, learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Too much.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania. Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Jordan Grace steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Jordan Grace here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Jordan. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Women's Championship.
Jordan Grace ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, America's sweetheart, Miss Darkness. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordan Grace down for the pin. And fends off the pinfall.
She's not going to be put away so easily this early.
Standing shooting star press.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Drop kick.
Slave blade. Followed up with a basement drop kick. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Not a good spot to be in.
Just launched.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Springboard moonsault. Wow.
Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan kicked in the head right there. Going to trap the arm. Oh, right to roll up. Here we go.
Strong kick out there.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
A running Hurricane Rana. It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight.
The official clearing the way for these competitors.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
This match has been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
Oh, from behind. What a Frankensteiner. She is getting run right over at the moment.
She clearly did not expect a thrashing like this, and now she's all out of sorts, unable to figure out a viable defense at this moment.
And Grace falls to a counter.
Enziguri finds its mark. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and boom, DDT.
Turns it into a pin attempt. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Wow. Breathtaking standing shooting star.
Down with a sling blade.
Basement drop kick. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Any of Grace's
course you
defenses have been pegged.
Want to distract me.
Spinebuster. Oh. Turning the double arm underhook.
Turns right into an Alabama slam.
What's she got here? Down with a face buster. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. She's in a predicament here. Trying for the double underarm hook.
Backdrop out of there.
Ooh, look at this.
Bone-rattling spinebuster there. And we've just witnessed what it means exactly to have adrenaline in your soul.
Package powerbomb.
The champion with Clint.
Now the pin for the championship.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared
That's
the most
funny.
just happened
That she just
on the
got pinned on her
grandest
roll-up.
stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
That's strut. Oh my
Heyman
God.
does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
This is the final major decision of your comeback. Now that you defeated Paul Heyman as champion, do you decide to make headlines and align with the Oracle, or do you send him in a strong... Okay. Why not?
Get up!
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! She does not need Heyman. She has already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show her how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Play through the comeback. Continue. Okay. If you like to replay the story with your existing character and make different choices to experience new story branches, unlock additional rewards. Speak to R-Truth. Okay. Happen every 10 if you lose it. Okay. Alright. I have to pause it there for a sec. I will be right back in about 10-15 minutes. Because I gotta make my mom some food. So, yeah. I will be right back. Give me a second.
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Took a minute, but it feels good to be a champion again.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? I told you before, it's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you could have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
Not the handsome bastard part, but...
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back, start over, make new calls, punish Moreno for her betrayal. It's not like you owed her anything.
I don't know about that.
Exactly, you don't. But you could find out. If this was a game... If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
Okay.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
So what happens now? I'm curious.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
I'm gonna win GM of the Year for this one, if you're on board.
Okay, so now I just gotta... Okay. So I just basically stand here and just, title defenses. Okay. Give me a second. Alright, so I guess I am going to leave this. And I am going to... I don't know, is the guys the same as the women's? I'm just curious. I'm just writing a message really quick. Oh, okay. Okay. I was just looking something up really quick. Okay, let's see. What's the showcase about?
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man.
Ruin the plans of Seth Rollins with your signature elbow drop off the... Okay.
Standing 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong. With
oh yeah, from the top, CM Punk with the elbow.
The architect. Getting rocked.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my Bible
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic agrees to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
CM Punk takes over, looking to use slingshot technology to do things his way. Relive some of the biggest wins, look to change the outcome of painful losses, and create history with fantasy matchups only possible here in 2K. A win will unlock some rewards, but completing objective will sure get all the goods. Okay. Let's do. I know I got told that the gauntlet was freaking hard. Crap. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm gonna start this, but I gotta pause it for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We can put it on hard. Why not? CM. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna do this one, and then we will head over to the gauntlet.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong.
Okay, I thought
thrives when he can
paused
strong
it.
arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
His theme is so good, though, too.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules.
Oh, wow.
In the lead up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation.
Was that the first one to make him bleed?
Tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull and you get the horns.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship won by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off...
Attack from all angles. You're diving crossbody from the... Okay.
Some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions. Side headlock applied. Whoa. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Right on the arm.
Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam.
Treating the champ like a child. Lifting them up and sending them crashing down like they're nothing. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
Watch out! Crossbody from the top. The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Stops the kick. On the back of the neck.
And there might be a lot of this is turning into a brawl. Ooh!
Neither competitor is backing down.
And this match is swiftly turning into a lockdown, drag-out affair. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Spinning kick to the gut. And the champ might have just frustrated. What's he planning to do here? Roll him out his belly. Single leg crab.
Yanking the leg back as far as it'll... He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes.
A striking blow. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
Not more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
I think I should restart this. I wanted to complete that.
Up and around, down.
Yeah, I actually wanted to complete that. Heavy combos. Let me restart this.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball.
Blast off!
Stalking from above.
Here we go. Wow! Cross body! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Now, I'm curious.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity.
And they're going shot for shot, more for more.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. A razor-sharp chop there.
Okay, what's the combos move?
Oh. Spinning heel kick.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Punk's had enough. He's look.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Calculating the next move here. To the floor.
For the title.
No, shoulders up at 2.
This match has clipped.
Give me a second.
Nearly taking its toll on him, but he is merely down, not out. Oh my!
Okay. JBL missed and looks like he's winded. Prove your championship medal by beating him in the middle of the ring. Perfectly go to 6. Okay.
Roundhouse kick. Boom! Good defense from him.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Got them off their feet here. Scoots for the title.
And the glory.
Breaks the close count.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point. He saw that one coming. Like meeting a brick wall there.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it?
Smart. So smart.
Strong counter from Punk.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Oh, and it's reversed. And an elbow.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible.
Not looking good in this position. Tossed around like a rag doll. Kick to the gut.
And Punk, the Cinderella of this tale, might go back to mopping floors if JBL keeps having his way.
Side headlock applied.
Ow.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
He catches JBL with a counter.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS.
That is how a true champion defends their title. 2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Oh, nice. Okay. We're against Rey Mysterio.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other. Where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
See, I wish they would make arenas look like that more often. That looks sick.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two...
Okay, give me 1 second. All right.
World champions are facing off against each other, duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Snaps the leg across the head. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, simply devastating!
Boom! You've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end. Big time height on that kick.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And the ropes break the hold.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Rey working against the hold, trying to break out. And he had Rey's number there. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
He's able to reverse it. Russian leg sweep. And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed chop.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
And then follows it up with the line.
Look at this, placed in the tree of woe. Oh, right into a counter. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Again, the intercom.
1 second. Okay.
Continental champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
This is just signature CM Punk.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Ray just can't stop this attack.
Punk lighting up Mysterio and clipping his wings.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ballgame.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Cover. 2. Near fall.
Oh.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda,
tapping out.
That was a quick tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Next one.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
You want me to beat the Viper? Oh no. Oh, that's sick. The graphics on the Tron.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out.
Go talk to me.
As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every...
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
Oh, the pinning combination!
Just kicks out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Had the Viper scouted. Placed into the corner here.
Big knee lift.
Like a sack of cement drop with a clothesline.
Double axe handle.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
What a counter. Oh, he had that scouted.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Sharpshooter, Scorpion Deathlock, call it what you will. It's
one last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Short-arm clothesline connects.
Oh, the elbow connects. Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Spiked him. The Viper able to strike back.
You've got to wonder what...
Finds the roll-up, and we have a rope break.
Great ring awareness.
Ringing the arm, and now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now, trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
Swinging neckbreaker connects. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. Repeated knees to the hamstring. Oh, stomping down hard.
Boom! What a shot.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Dueling reversal. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade. Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here. CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here in WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now.
For the win. No, stops the count at 2.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Counters the Viper's attack. Into the ring again now. What a punch!
Oh, shit.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight for everybody. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that anaconda vice.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton...
I must submit, after all that punishment, he had no choice but tap out.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
Now I know what the next match is.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak.
Uh-oh.
Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
I remember
What can I
that.
say? I like to antagonize.
I
When
remember
the day
that.
came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
Beating The Undertaker? Oh, man.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker. But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
This next entrance actually might take a while. There we go. I wonder if they actually got it right this time. I mean, he looks great.
Reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in.
Did you finish my rise? Did you unlock Michelle McCool? How you do it?
Yes, I finished my ride, but I did not do a heel side yet.
It's the most
I did only
entrance in
babyface.
WWE history.
So no, I did not unlock Michelle McCool yet.
Of a man of near mythical
I'm assuming that's probably the
proportions.
heel side.
Of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably face first. Set up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch. Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Ow.
Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it.
Oh, let me finish writing this message.
Onto our announce desk.
I have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Oh, he saw it coming.
And oh, he breaks them apart with a punch to the stomach.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Bringing this back into the ring. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. And knew what was coming there. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering any more than they already are in this one.
Spin kick to the midsection. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Just thrashing the windpipe here.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, CM Punk stopped
I
that.
still can't believe Brock Lesnar ended Undertaker's streak.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting that. Damn, Taker.
And he was ready.
I don't think a lot of people were expecting that.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
The way that arena just went silent, yeah, I think that was a bad time for it.
Well-placed kick. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Connected hard
Ooh,
with the
that
calf kick.
got busted open. I was hoping that they would save it for someone, you know, to push, like Roman Reigns or
Set
something like
up
that,
in
but
the corner. What is
ow.
coming next?
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Looks to climb the top rope.
Taking flight.
Coming down hard with the splash.
Incoming. Perched up top. Whoa, look out.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Ooh, what a damaging blow. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20-1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Crowd out of ringside and back to the mat.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Oh, GTS.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Can Undertaker withstand this
I gotta do more
onslaught?
damage outside the ring.
Undertaker is having trouble fighting back.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head.
Ow.
Emotions
They
are
got
running
fucked.
through The Undertaker's veins.
The ragdoll
His
physics are
interest
kind of
is more in
insane.
punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
He's able to counter that.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Nails the GTS. Is it enough to overcome Undertaker?
2. Kicks out.
Defeating the dead man is no simple task. And now you've just made him angry.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Undertaker is now under pressure.
Punk is determined right now.
Northern Lights.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Undertaker really isn't going down by the play. I'll tell you that. Uh-oh.
Oh, towering back body drop.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. Oh, what a kick. Caught that and reversed it.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Knee to the face in the corner, followed by a clothesline.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi
Able to reach the ropes
Oh, crap.
and break the hold. Got him where he wants him. Up and
bullseye with the Falcon Arrow. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Oh.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
there's no way
He almost grabbed it with the choke slam.
This has got to be over.
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is
They should have made the whole crowd go silent.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
What time is it? Is it 12:30 yet? Okay. I am going to stop it for a little bit right there because I gotta make myself something to eat. I will be back on in a few hours to stream again. Hopefully I just don't get too tired. But yeah, I will be back. So if you guys want to join me back later on, you're more than welcome to. Always welcome to come in and say hi, what's up. But I'll talk to you guys in a few hours. Just in case, if you guys don't come back or whatever, or if I don't stream later on because I get too tired, stay blessed, much love, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night.